Are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. The first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now Carrington, he has 6. Down low. One, that's good.
While he's known for being a 3-and-D guy, Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
Now here's Mills. Here's Edwards. Back to Mills. Brock. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Callahan. Shoots it over Lund. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Edwards up top. He's covered by Carrington. Here's Brock outside. Hits the trifecta.
Ooh, quick hands. Brock got it away just as fast as he received it.
Stolen away by Gov. Callahan inside. Lund's there. Mills with the look. Lund with the rebound. The attack from Sack leading. Carrington outside. Kicks it out to Martinez. Kept alive. It's good. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Back to Lund. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Here's Edwards. Sack with the rebound. Outside Pagan. Off target with the 3. The High Flyers trailing. A shot by Edwards, no good.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Feels close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now here's Martinez. One with the pick. Carrington for 3. That shot missing. Here's the High Flyers. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Here's Carrington for 3. Gove with the rebound. On the wing, it's MP. Again, the High Flyers.
I'm not sure that's really the time for the fadeaway, but it counts just the same.
Now Pagan. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Carrington. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. To the middle, Mills. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Devontae Mills, typically, he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. Mills has it. To the inside. MP throws it down.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now Carrington. He's got 8 in this one. Here's Robinson. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Edwards. Carrington with the steal. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from long range. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Guard it.
High flyers on D. Carrington outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Martinez. From downtown. And Callahan pulls it down. The High Flyers with the lead. Here's Edwards. And the shot goes in.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Carrington outside. They set the screen. Three-pointer. Hauled in by High Flyers. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Carrington outside to halt the run. He's now made half of his 10 shots in this one with his 5th made basket.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
Mills outside. Shoots over Pagan. Again, the High Flyers. And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
Now Edwards. 12 points for him. Mills from deep. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
For a guy like Devontae Mills, we know he can run an offense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Edwards outside. To the wing, right side. Done. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. High Flyers out in front, leading by 4. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few, and he can wreck you on both ends. A very unique wing in this league.
The attack from Sac Trail. Outside Carrington. Pass to Lund. Good! Carrington gets the assist.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Brock outside. Edwards. He's covered by Carrington. Fades away. Lund with the rebound.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Nice D from Leon Callahan. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Carrington. Here's Edwards. Again, the High Flyers.
Not a great look, but they'll take the points nevertheless.
And it's Sac's ball. 8-point game. And here's Pagan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Carrington missing the look. And here's MP on the outside. Here's Callahan. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Outside, Lund. To the paint. And Lund slams it in.
Let there be no doubt. He's got some serious hops and aerial skills.
I want to see what dunks he comes up with when he's got a few more years under his belt.
Oh, I bet they'll be impressive. That's for sure.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Covered by Brock. Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington. Good D that time from MP. And they double up MP. Gove on target from long range.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
And the attack from Sac call time here. The High Flyers making a switch here. Doing some prospect watch here. MP and Carrington both holding their own.
Well, you knew that coming into this one, MP and Carrington would each be critical for their teams to win. And thus far, they have not disappointed. And I bet they ramp it up even further down the stretch.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And in the open floor, Brock can take you any which way he wants.
Here's Pagan. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. They grab their own miss. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and the chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. Here's Brown. To the left wing. Gove, left side. Pass to O'Neal. And that's in, coming off the assist from Gove.
Inside points, they're important for O'Neal. He needs to show that he can score from anywhere on the court.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
The basket's still shaking.
For sure, he got as much power as he could behind the two-hander.
Here's Almadawi. The fadeaway. That one's off. Here's Cunningham. Can't hit from the elbow.
You have to hit that. You have to keep the defense honest.
High arcing shot. Lund with the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball.
You can't just take your precious time on the inside. Hello, it's not a Sunday morning stroll out there. Either put it up or pass the ball.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Carrington. Over to the left wing. Kept alive by Sack. Hilton. It's Mecca. Outside Carrington. Sack with another miss.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Olsen. Pass to Hilton. He gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit gain.
When you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, the kickout's the only choice.
O'Neal. Sack grabs the miss.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Now Carrington. The three. They get it again. Shot from Olsen, no good. The High Flyers with the lead. Outside O'Neal. Offensive board. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Was O'Neal ready to fire there or what?
Now Carrington. Pass to Olsen. There's the three. It doesn't go for him. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. Here's Casey. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Defensively, that's just so hard to stop. He's too big of a height mismatch to overcome.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. And the High Flyers decide to go with a different look out there. And so here it's Sack, trailing by 13. The drive by Carrington. Chalk up two right there.
When I watch him, I see Carrington, he's got that ideal wing size. It makes him tough to stop on the bounce. He's very versatile.
Edwards outside. Fires from deep. Lund with the rebound. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to within single digits. Martinez outside. No good from outside. Now the High Flyers with it. They lead by 11. On the wing, Carrington. Defended now by Callahan. Count it. It's good.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Edwards outside. Gove. Puts up a three. Another miss by MP. Knocked loose. And stolen by Edwards. Edwards. Pass to Brock. Edwards up top. Gov outside. Edwards. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by MP.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
Now Carrington. No good on the 3. On the wing, it's MP. He's covered by Carrington. Edwards outside. Gov with the bucket.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
And the whistle blown against MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Mecca. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jacks up a 3. Cochran with the rebound. Basket counts. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie, and just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Good game, y'all.
MP! Hey, what up, man?
Hey, Mr. Kelly. You gotta start letting me know when you're gonna pull up.
Hey, come on. You're my client now, all right? I show up for my clients.
Hey, well, how did I look out there tonight?
Solid, solid. You keep that up, got a pretty good chance of making the All-Star team.
Not quite good enough, but no worries. I'm gonna make my case.
You got one more game against a top prospect. That's how you're gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, Brendan Harris. I almost played with those guys.
Then you know all about him.
I know he can't beat me.
I like that.
about game time. Bring the pain time.
Let's talk about practice.
Good, MP.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Westbrook in at point. And for Milwaukee, Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's MP in at the small forward. Well, GA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. There's the triple. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Levine.
It's always a great time when DeRozan is shooting the three with confidence. And he's answering it there.
MP dishes to Porter. Here's Rollins. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Here's MP. DeRozan with the rebound. Westbrook against Rollins. DeRozan inside. And the layup falls. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Ooh, okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates and it'll lift the out.
Portis kicks to Porter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Westbrook against Edwards. Over Westbrook. And the basket by Edwards. Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
The Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to DeRozan. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A 3 from MP. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bean passes to Westbrook. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious.
Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one drops.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
DeRozan against Edwards. Over DeRozan. And off the front iron, and in it goes. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Outside, Levine. Pass to Sabonis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You see how confident Sabonis is down there. He's got an array of moves and outstanding footwork to go with it.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And some changes here for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Edwards. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Then for the Kings, Achua, he's checked in for Levine. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Sacramento. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Again, the miss by the King.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Such a tenacious player inside. Sabonis doesn't settle and gets his shot.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Kuzma. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Now, here's DeRozan. Last game, 26 points. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed it. Inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's Sacramento leading by just 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. McDermott is out there with Precious Achiuwa.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Levine. Green with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Anthony kicks to Kuzma. It's hauled in by Achiuwa.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Antetokounmpo defending. McDermott for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Now Anthony, after the missed 3 from Doug McDermott. The baseline J off the mark. Pass to Schroeder. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to McDermott. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Trent. The Bucks train. And here is Antetokounmpo. Outside Anthony. Kuzma outside. And the Bucks miss again. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Schroeder outside. Pass to McDermott to end the cold streak. Again, the miss by the Kings. Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
Now McDermott following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Back to Achiuwa. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by MP. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. The rebound by the Bucks.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Charge a screen on Rollins. Charge outside. Pass to Westbrook. On the wing, DeRozan. Wide open. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice play by DeRozan. Such a strong scorer. So consistent in his approach at the offensive end.
Here's Rollins. MP kicks to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And there's the bucket from MP.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's DeRozan. Back to Sabonis. Misses the 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
MP going to work inside.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Porter against Westbrook. Back to DeRozan. An easy 2 points on the layup. DeRozan's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
The Kings trail by 3. Schroeder outside. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Down low, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
"17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Out to DeRozan. Good if it goes. Buried from outside.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You have to wait before heading to the locker room. We're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Sacramento. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, folks. DeMar DeRozan has been absolutely everywhere in this game.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people. Even when they run 2 at him. They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be.
And, guys, we're still in the early. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's Westbrook. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Rollins is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's MP in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history. Ooh, and when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable, and he's feeling it right now.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Kevin?
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Murray, out to DeRozan. It's up a 3, and the Kings another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Bucks trail by 6. MP with a screen on Westbrook. Rollins the pass to MP. Count that bucket. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Here's Rollins. No scoring in this one. Edwards with another miss. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Kings leading now by 4. Outside Westbrook. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Fires it up. MP grabs the miss. And so MP will bring it up for the Bucks. It's Portis high post. Sabonis is there. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Sacramento again missing. That's tipped. Oh, watch out, MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. And not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
taking a look at some stats for Levine. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 23 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Here's DeRozan. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. The Kings also with the sub. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Edwards. Nice D from DeRozan. Kings leading now by 5. Right side Levine fires the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Kuzma finds Porter, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Sacramento's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Pass to DeRozan. And the layup's good off the glass. DeRozan's got 25 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Rollins the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. So it's Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road floor. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. A three-pointer, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Edwards. And another basket for Milwaukee.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Shooter passes to Murray. Here's DeRozan. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 27.
This is how DeRozan is wired. If you let him, this man will light you up, and he's had a big night.
And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Portis.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Sabonis against Portis. Sabonis kicks to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half. To the paint. Drops in the layup for 2.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porter against Levine. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Levine's got 13.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
To the inside. Off target at the rim. And so it's Sacramento with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Help him! Mismatch!
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. The Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
On the wing, Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Schroeder. Here's Clifford. Here's Achua. No good with the triple. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis up strong with force.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo playing strong inside.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Murray's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And stolen by Portis. Trent against Westbrook. And Antetokounmpo inside. Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Sabonis' screen on Anthony. Takes a step back. Here's Schroeder. Up again. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Achua with it to end the run. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Portis. Pass to Anthony. 6 to shoot. From outside. Cleared away by Sabonis. The Kings trail by 4. Outside Westbrook. There's a screen by Achua. A three-pointer. Good.
This is something that Russ just takes pride in. Loves nailing these important shots.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And some changes here for the Bucks. Edwards, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Porter comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. And then for Sacramento, DeRozan comes in for Achua. And Levine subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now Edwards. MP powers through the contact inside.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
DeRozan. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. It's Portis. And that one is good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver. That's what they needed from him, unaffected by the pressure.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Sacramento. Here's Westbrook. Now Sabonis. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Rollins. Outside Murray. The first one, and that narrows the gap to one.
Murray's IQ is already really impressive, which is why many are excited about his overall development.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
And the shot goes in.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Here's Edwards.
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. DeRozan against MP. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Got it to go off the glass.
The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
Outside Portis. Here's MP.
Big
big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Here's Levine. Clean from outside.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock. And, guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Here's MP. Layup, no good. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean,
Your team came up short on this one, but not you.
I'm not happy we lost, but I'm not.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hi, MP. I'm Tess. Welcome to the Gatorade training facility.
Nice to meet you, Tess. Hey, I want you to know I've been rocking with Gatorade since day one. So, I appreciate you having me here.
The pleasure is all ours. Everything we do here at Gatorade is in service to athletes like yourself. Our dedication to science helps us understand athletes' needs, and we believe your best performance will always be driven from the inside out.
Hey, I can see that. You guys got a lot going on in here.
It takes a lot to achieve your best. you knew that already.
Yes, ma'am.
We've designed all this with the help of the Gatorade Sports Science Institute.
Yeah, I've heard all about that. High-tech stuff.
It helps us provide you with the best research, advice, and products available so you can perform and recover at your best. And be sure to check out the store. We've got everything you need to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. Fun fact, did you know that Gatorade hydrates better than water?
Yeah, I've always loved that fact.
Then you'll love it here. And don't forget to hit up the courts. That's what all this work is for, isn't it? To make you a better hooper?
Absolutely. Hey, I really appreciate the introduction. It's been immensely helpful.
Don't mention it.
Appreciate you, Tess.
MP, what's up, man? I'm Chris Matthews. It's Mr. Hot Zone himself. What's up, brother? You're here, and that's good, but you...
Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight.
And the shot goes in.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
The shot from Bird, no good. To the paint, here's Mills. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
The defender, a little over anxious there to Robert's benefit this time.
And the first one drops. That one misses. Now Mills, down low. Edwards inside, guarded by Harris. A shot by Edwards, no good. Pass to Diaz. Robert to the middle. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
And here's Mills from outside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
And here is Mills. Brock outside. To the inside. Edwards. And MP throws it down.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Union Elite trailing here. Outside, Harris. Over Edwards. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Harris. Pass to Mills. Puts up a 3. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Mills. Edwards inside, working in on Harris. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Now here's Diaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Ball's knocked loose. Bird outside. Pass to Robert. This one for 3. The High Flyers grab the miss. Inside. Here's Edwards.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Outside, Harris. Over Edwards. Harris, no good. For the finish. And the dunk by MP.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
And the dunk by MP.
A simple dunk, but it gets the job done, all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure his fans wish he would have done something a little more special, though.
But I mean, guys, let's go back to math class. 2 points is 2 points. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession that time.
Both teams will make a substitution. Diaz with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Polish. Outside for Diaz. 3 on the clock. Union Elite again can't hit it. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Here's Kolish. Outside Diaz. Kicks it to Walker. And a 3 off target. Mills with it. Guarded now by Diaz. Gov, no good.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Back to Diaz. Back to Kolish. Their offense is stone cold. Another miss there. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, very...
And time called here, Union Elite.
They can't seem to get anything to hit. He needs to pull them in and diagnose the problem.
And it might be as easy as running some fresh plays.
Finds Bird. Back to Harris. And here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. It's Harris at the high post. Here's Kolish. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Nails the three-pointer.
We see Mills reloading his teammates often in games, but here, fired away.
Here's Mitchell. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bird on the wing. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. Now Harris. Good D that time from MP.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense. Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
And Union Elite with possession. They trail by 14. Mitchell outside. The pick from Harris. Back to Kolish. Bird. Off the mark and a bad shot right there. Now here's Brock. Bird defending. He spins. Edwards outside. Over Harris. A shot by Edwards, no good. Now Mitchell. Back to Kolish. Mitchell. Here's Bird. To end the drought. He can't get that one to fall. Edwards up top. Over to the left wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it. That'll do it for the first half. High Flyers out in front, leading by 14. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back for this. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
The drive by MP and the dunk by MP.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
On the wing, Mills. Defended by Harris. Offensive board. Edwards, that's good.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Now here's Harris. He's got 8 in this one. Here's Brock outside. Drops it in from long range.
Ooh, a silky three-pointer from Brock. Not overthinking anything at the arc.
Pass now to Harris. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's Mills. Diaz covering. Edwards outside. And here's Gov. And it's blocked by Harris.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Pass to Diaz. Now here's Harris. Back to Diaz. Shot clock at 6. Bird on the wing. Union Elite again can't hit it. To the inside. Edwards. And MP throws it down.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. Pass to Diaz. Now Harris. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Edwards outside.
Who's watching him?
Shoots over Mitchell, and the High Flyers tack on 2 more. Now a timeout called by Union Elite. And so Union Elite has it here. And here's Mitchell. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. 6 to shoot. Diaz attacking. Basket, good.
Oh, Diaz was fully committed to the drive, turning on the Jets moving up the floor.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Diaz. Edwards up top. He's got 18. Hits the trifecta.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, find some space.
And Union Elite has possession. Bird outside. Pulls it from the elbow. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
Nice shot by Bird. Not every young player can hit the midi, because honestly, they don't practice it as much.
Down low. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
As hot as he's getting, they have to plan on bringing the double team every time he touches the ball.
Ball don't lie around here.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
On the wing, it's MP. Let's go with the three. The shot that time, not on target. Pass to Diaz. Here's Walker. Left side, it's Diaz. The three-pointer, no good. Here's the High Flyers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 25.
Tremendous bounce. He is fun to watch on the court.
Tantalizing athleticism. He's got that it factor.
With dunks like that, he's got the crowd in the palm of his hands.
Pass to Diaz. Kolish. Second chance shot. Hauled in by Casey. And here are the High Flyers now. Edwards' shot is good.
Some players try to do a little too much on the club circuit, but not O'Neal. Great job of being unselfish and using his open teammate.
Now here's Diaz. Bullock, he's covered by Gov. And here's Diaz from the arc. That shot is off. And they're running. Oop, and there's the alley. And here comes the break. Here's Kolish. Kicks it to Walker. Kolish to the left wing. Union Elite again can't hit it.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
Yep, count it.
This team showed up to send a message. And they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Outside for Diaz. And there's the 3-second violation. Here's Mills. Out to the right. And time called here. Union Elite. Bird outside.
Get the perimeter.
Kicks it to Mitchell.
Hey, watch that.
Shoots over O'Neal. Off the rim and out. Here's Edwards. And a dunk by MP.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Robert. Kicks it to Mitchell. Takes the three. Myers pulls it in. Now the High Flyers with it. Now Edwards. He's covered by Harris. Kept alive. Shot falls by Casey.
Nice effort to clean up the miss. Hard work really pays off.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Count it. It's good. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
And so Union Elite has it here. And Mitchell gets it to go.
This is how automatic you have to be. Mitchell gets the ball and goes straight into his motion.
Edwards with it, working in on Harris. Pass to Dunn. On the wing, O'Neal. Edwards outside.
Move around.
The first one falls. And he gets both of them.
I got it.
Now Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And unfortunately, even with this run, it looks like they're still going to come up short.
Sure, it would have been really nice to see this earlier. Too little, too late.
Tries again. And Edwards with the land. Good.
You got to be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock because that's inexcusable.
Harris with the bucket.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Pass to O'Neal.
Right here.
Here's Almadawi. The three. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Diaz with it. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that about does it, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
My man MP. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Thanks, Mr. Kelly. Hey, I told you he couldn't guard me.
Well, look, I just got the word, and you, my friend, are going to the All-Star Showcase.
Really?
That's right. That's right. So I'm going to need one more performance just like that one.
Oh, I definitely got you, Mr. Kelly. I'm about to be the MVP of that All-Star game.
If you could pull that off, That would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my
listen.
agent.
An entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.